Hello, you vacuous verbiage. This is the Roguerifler, and I guess we almost assembled our Tier 3 super production plant. So, previously we cleared out this bad boy, which will allow us to, well, we'll get to it when everything's fully operational. This is not, might be a moon, but it's not a fully operational battle station. So, yeah, we're going to claim that, and I think we have to wait a little bit longer for the real cool stuff happens. Now, there's another mission over here, gives us boatloads of research, a little bit of influence. Um, we want influence. It's not a bad thing. And we've got a full set of stacks. It's honestly not a huge, terrible army anyway. So what I'm getting at is I could send stuff over there and it might not go horribly wrong. Let's see. I am getting... Oh, that's right. We're going to have super flankers. So that'll be good. And it looks like we've been hacking Secto this entire time. Maybe it's time to see if we can steal his maps. Alright, Secto. I want to see everything. Ah, 80% chance. Beautiful. So, that shows us what Secto has. Yeah, they really expanded. I'm quite happy with that. I don't have like permavision to it, which is a little unfortunate. But, first things first. And we're going to start getting ready to infiltrate someone else's area, but getting a good idea of what's going on. It looks like whatever this guy is, Sean. We're just going to call him Sean. Sean 96, and he didn't know where to put his birthday. So he stuck it after the S because he couldn't figure it out. He's supposed to put it at the end. Actually, he's 83. I don't know what's going on with all the numbers here, but he's Sean. Sean of the, I guess he's still... Are cyborgs dead? Probably Sheila would consider cyborgs to be dead and horrible constructs that should be purged through the glorious fire and with lots of lasers and possibly acid. Probably all of the above. So Sean's on the way out. Looks like he's pretty much dead. What is it? Cleopecia, who declared war on us ages ago. I don't know what's going on with her. How many people is she at war with? She's at war with everybody. I'm the only person not at war with anybody at this point, except somebody on the opposite side of the planet. We've declared them to be an axis of evil. And, oh, actually, they might be making some moves. Now, I think the plan is that we want to grab this eventually. There are some armies over here that I should look out for. It's not going to be free colonization all the time. I could clear out more of this stuff too. Since this all borders my colony, they can't actually claim it, right? Because this is all sharing... Actually, no, this would be colonizable. So we're going to leave that guy there for now, just so that way a colonizer doesn't come in and go and take all our cool stuff. What are these guys doing? Okay, they're just chilling. And there's some armies over here, so we're going to back off, maybe wait until we can figure out exactly what's going on over there. Our quest, I think, is like way in the... Yeah, it's way in the heart of our empire. It looks like that's a medium anomaly that I just don't have access to. Right, if I move here, yeah, nothing happens. And it looks like there's a quest I never did up here. So I've got a couple heroes. Our main dude's over here. Honestly, this guy needs to come back. Gonna modify and annex this sector. It is ours now. Bring this guy back. Hook him up with some new units and, you know, clear that out. So eventually we want to go after this super site up there. Which I guess we could. I could honestly probably do that with these armies, even though this is a pretty hefty stack. You know, I've got to do some work with the drone carrier. I don't know if I can actually. I've got to try out some fixes that I've been playing around with since last recording. But there's just not a whole lot of variables that I have access to with the AI. And so, you know, looks like they're fumbling around with the drone carriers a little bit more than I want them to. Right? Ideally, they'd be a bit better and not absolutely terrible. So we've got super tanky boy, we've got lots of backliney stuff. Let's toss in. I want to do like a destructive. You want to do a super harrier? They've got anti-shields. They're hard to hit. Big bombard attack. Tanky. Does cost a lot of cosmite. Or we could go with our flankers. So we'll do that. We'll give this guy a flanker. This army will honestly probably end up with these guys. And we've got... So we're about to take over this. I think we'll just come back and wait a little bit. And I have this big old set of this big army down here, which I guess I cleared out a quest last turn. So I want to get them in position to, you know, be useful. Let's get them back over here to this front. And what are we doing on income? We can actually just produce units like, you know. Oh, actually this was going to become our super export center. How much food is this thing producing? It could produce quite a bit. So let's do this. So how much food are we producing now? Almost 200 food. I could try to grow this, and I think I want to fill out the food and the energy here, and then we're going to turn this into like exports, into an export center. And I can produce kind of basic units here. They start out with decent amounts of HP because of the production buffs. How about our huntresses? They start with 52 HP. It's not bad. They have no armor. This would be a great place to build biomancers. So that is what they'll do. Build all the biomancers. We still have plenty of cosmite, though. see. So that gives us more of this stuff. I can rush this, which will give us tons of production. I never upgraded any of the science sectors, which is a pretty big mistake. We could do Cosmo Amplification and Military Innovation. I think I want innovation here. Well, let's do high tier military innovation, and then the slightly lower tier of cosmic production. I could upgrade this to get all the benefits, but I think our goal is just to like rush this stuff online. And we've got the makings of a new stack. So let's just keep doing that. Wow, this thing has all the production. I'm just, how many new units did I just build? Probably like or so. So we got all that under control. These guys are pretty much good to go. This looks like a super energy setup. It's kind of on a bordering area, so let's give it some more defenses. Over here, I think I want bioengineered food as well as food production. This will be growing quickly. And let's focus on pretty much out in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't really need super defenses. I guess eventually we're going to want a recreational dome, so why not? Got tons of happiness events, which is probably giving us, you know, buffing our stats more than we deserve. I could get another worker bees. Honestly, worker bees are pretty nuts. Or not worker bees, soldier bees. So these guys end up with 2 armor strip on a repeating attack. Apply electrify and poison because of our doctrine. And then they regenerate everything around them. So pretty excellent support unit to have. So while it's not super great, I think our plan is to start mass production of tier 3 units because our economy is doing pretty well. I don't know if I want to go to war yet, right? Because we just got all the infrastructure set up to do some pretty crazy stuff with our with tier 3 units. Cleopecia, she wants to give me truce. I'll take that. I mean, there's no reason to be at war with people on the opposite side of the planet. So we've got a new stack there. These guys need a biomancer, which they've gotten. These guys should come back. Honestly, I think this guy's a fraud. So we're probably just gonna stick her on a Pteranodon because she's a super, she has super piloting. I'm very disappointed with this Ember Hopper Hound. I think it would work more with the inflammability. It does 100% more damage to units that are burning or immolated if I, focused more on that. But this is kind of more of like a bio-focused playthrough. So let's get a Pteranodon because who doesn't want a Pteranodon in their life? It's just, how could you? We're one turn away from getting the super mounted controller. Definitely want Blood Fury. This thing is already stagger resistant, so what do I want to do with her? I'd give her Shield Breaker. And then eventually the controller, which would give her even more shields and a lot of crit chance. So let's get the anti-shield stuff. Basically, as we kill stuff, she's just gonna go absolutely nuts, right? Regenerate 4 HP per stack and increase damage output by 10 and plus 15 HP. It's pretty nuts. So we'll have a couple stacks worth of units there. We have another full stack here. I believe these guys are heading back to, oh, they're trying to go through the teleporter. I don't want to do that. Won't save time. This is another reason why I'd like to see like an army function, because it'd be much better for these. I want these units to stick together, not to like split off and go through a teleporter. So anyway, we've got infiltrate operations center. Who can we target that with? Target Sean. We can target Sappho. We actually have pretty good chances. I kind of want to see what's going on with Cleopecia. Was not detected, so that's a big deal. And let's look at steel maps. Right, maps made of metal. So we're gonna steal those maps. Ugh. You can also steal something just to like guard against something else, like steal yourself. So this word has just too much going on in it. So we just infiltrated our operations center, and our chance to succeed didn't change? Question mark? It's still pretty good. Oh, maybe it's because I already used an operation. I don't know, or I have no idea where all the percentages are coming from. Let's actually see if it'll showcase. So where's my strength? Okay. So we're at 21, and if I go and launch this against Cleopecia, well, it's 65% chance, so... Oh, it sucked. Okay. It failed, but we still got it? That's what the results say. Oh, we got some of it. Interesting. So, I want another Biomancer, definitely. And we have the makings of some more armies over here. Let's see. I could rush this. I have control of that. I still need to produce things, right? Like we can, I want the rift generator and probably energy efficient assembly line. And ideally we'll just rush those every turn to get this thing producing tier 3 units. So we've got a couple armies now. I guess the thing is to figure out where do I want to put this stack. So there's really nothing over here, which is kind of terrifying. So I think we're gonna send a stack here. Now these guys are ready to rock. Okay. And let's send these guys. They didn't get to ride the cool plane. They're gonna have to use the road like everybody else. Okay. We're waiting on all this stuff. So that's fine. This is an army, and we're just gonna chill here for a little bit. These guys can probably clear this out, no problem. See how the AI does without me. We'd lose a Huntress. You know what, I'm okay with that. And we'll clear this out while we have a chance. This is another superfood production, right? We've got algae farms, so we need the export center, excuse me. And then we'll see what we can do with all the food. I can grab another site here. So this is going to grab this gold tier site over here. I have a... Let's see, I can just grab this. And then maybe a water sector, though I'm not really certain I'm digging water sectors. As much as especially ones that I might actually have to defend. So, since we do have this, sector, I can get it to tier 5, and I think the plan would be to make this another like tier 2, tier 1 unit production setup. So we've got, and then yeah, basically this is just gonna be pumping out tier 3 units, which is fine. I think this could also pump out tier 3 units if I really desperately needed it to, and I don't think that'll be a thing though. There's also another anomaly up here, so we'll have to clear out some of these anomalies because that'll give us more medium anomalies, which could be good. Map-wise, it looks like Sean's gonna die. He's at war with Cleopecia, but he's not at war with Sappho. Is he like, oh, he's in an alliance with Sappho. That's pretty cool. Anyone else in Alliance? The Syrup Swamp, how dare they? Alright, they want all the money, that's fine. We've got our super tech, which will allow us to do pretty cool pteranodons. And also, we can turn these units, so I can get rid of this, which is +1 armor, and integrate it. I don't want to get rid of integration. Or we could get the Spirit Link module, which I would lose integration, though I'm not really using integration a whole lot. I think in order to use the super buff on this unit, it can only target integrated units, right? Right, so if I want a super heal on my living units, they're going to need to be integrated. So I could go like the super full tank route and actually get rid of the shield breaker mod for the Spirit Link module, which gives us 2 more shields, 50% more crit chance, happiness, plus 20% harder to hit. Actually, let's go back to what these guys have. I think we need stagger resist. So this might be the play, because this makes them very tanky. But then they don't have any self-healing. Oh man, there's too much stuff. So stagger resistance is a big deal. This isn't a big deal. Integration's kind of a big deal. Maybe I want to keep integration just on our like hyper tanky units. And I could do these regenerative bioregulators, more HP, give them regen. And we do the Spirit Link module. So they wouldn't do absurd damage, but they heal, and if they crit, they do 100% damage. And they're pretty much jacked out the wazoo with crit chance. The other thing is we could go for jacking up their crit chance with the targeting Daemon Shell, plus 10% crit chance. Give them the Spirit Link module, so when they crit, they do absurd amounts of damage. This, I think, so they have 20% crit chance from this, plus 10% makes it plus 30% crit chance. Which is kind of nice. And then we could give them stagger resist or self-healing. Stagger resist allows them, you know, to get in. They can't get staggered at range. Self-healing is great just in terms of resources. That's tough. Or we could give them, like, you know, anti-shield or armor pen. Have anything else that gives crit chance? The answer is no. So we're going to try out a unit that doesn't have stagger resist, which is kind of silly for a melee unit. We'll see how that goes. But one that, you know, has a 30% crit chance. We'll see how that goes. So let's upgrade all those guys to do just that. We've got our kind of super dude. These guys self-heal. This one doesn't self-heal. Tons of HP, or it gets self-healing when they're angry. Anti-shield on hit, which is fine. We could do crit chance too. You could be like a sneaky dinosaur. Minus 40% hit chance. So I definitely want integration. Question is, do I want like an anti-shield mod, or do I want Spirit Link? I think we're gonna go for the Spirit Link. And now that we got all that sorted out, that means we're gonna need some anti-shield on some support units or something. So we've got these guys. I actually don't need the Biomancer. So this is a very good anti-armor comp. They have great anti-shield, but can absolutely Shrek things that have armor, which is fine. We can also go and explore the fungi, you know, and it'll be a great experience. And then this gal, did I want to change? Let's see if we can mod this. I want to save some of our Cosmite. Go all in. I might as well do a massive upgrade for all our units. Yeah, it looks like these guys are all moving over here. To hang out and have a good time. Oop, clicked on the wrong thing. So we're going to hang out in this frontier city with our army, just in case things go horribly wrong. And we're going to defend this front. And we're just going to kill this nest. Why is this risky? Are you really? Oh, well, we're not super healed up. Should still be pretty easy. Apparently not. I was wrong. Dead wrong. So these guys apparently are super glowy now. Okay. So, they're flamey rock dudes. You've seen them before, but now they're fully upgraded and operational rock dudes. Which means they're still terrible. But there's nothing else to add to that statement. They're awful. But apparently we're all gonna die horribly to them. So let's, let's kill them. And try not to die ourselves. It'll be great. Tanky units are moving forward. Our squishy dudes are in the back. Pig Bro probably needs a good old pat on the back to feel good about himself, so he's going to hang out in the back line. We've got, let's see, Battle Beetle Dude. We got some squishy backliners. We can also heal Pig Bro with our AoE. or AoE heal, so we can just kind of come over here and get the party started. And I can just run over here. I think we're generally okay. If I wanted to scan some dudes, I could scan those guys. All is good. And we have a backup support, or a backup DPS in case things go horribly wrong. So now they're aggressive flaming rock dudes. They've thrown all the rocks. That's a lot of rocks. And they pretty much left this side wide open. So, what's the play? Well, they just loosed all their boulders. So that means I can pretty much move forward and not care about anything in the world. And let's see, if I kind of want to heal this guy again. So let's see if we can get another shot here. Can. It doesn't look like a super kill, so we're going to move up here. Do the double shot. Pigman can move forward, get the heal, and vomit. Hopefully kill it. It's great. It happened. Everything worked out in some fashion. So this guy needs a heal. Absolutely. That's a lot of angry stuff. If I somehow got a little bit closer, we could do amazing things. So I'm going to go for this Crushing Entangle. We got everybody but this guy up front, which means their big guy is actually trapped back there. Which means I can kind of move up and I don't have to worry a whole lot about... Oh, I made a mistake. Mistakes were definitely made. It's out of range. I think I can just shoot this and then nom it. Nom 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 nom. Perfect. And pig guy, I don't know how long the burning ground's gonna last. I think I can wait here for a turn and we'll be fine. This guy already used his rock. Yeah, I think the thermal hazard lasts for one turn. I might be wrong. Oh, there's an explosion. Oh god. Alright. Pig dude is not having the best of times. So, man, this is rough. What's our sleep chance? 38%. We got it. I think that means he doesn't get his Overwatch. So I'm going to try to kill this guy and then eat his corpse with the pig to heal him. Okay, so he's really screwed. I don't want to fry the bacon, at least unless we absolutely have to. So now I can eat. Nom 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 nom. And we're going to heal a little bit, but this guy can still... is he disabled for their turn? Crushing Entanglement. I think that means he's going to be stuck there for another turn. So we're going to hide behind a wall and heal up. And mini bake. Oh, they're going to have their AoE attacks. Yeah, we need to not be all in the same place. So actually, we're going to back off because Rock Boy is about to get... is about to go for the big boulder toss. Speaking of Rock Dude, got one over here. Now, you might be like, that's a lot of armor. Then you're like, let's see how quickly it, you know, oh man. It's like all the armor is just gone. What armor? Exactly. And then Might as well just kill it with our puny little arrows. And I can run in, do some flankage. Oh, that flankage was denied. This guy, does he have an LOS anywhere? I could like line up for a nice boulder toss. And by that I mean be on the receiving end of one. So we're gonna give that the hard pass. Okay, the big rocks happened and some things didn't die, which is great. This guy has a decent amount of armor. Can I get our armor shredder in position? The answer is yes. And now he has no armor. I don't think I can eat anything. Nope. Oh, let's just sell it for energy points. Now we're going to bring these guys down to clear out the rest of the robots. You know, because I don't want a giant angry robot army spawning there later on. Probably don't need triple melee in a single army. Looks like we're actually running low on Cosmite, which is unfortunate. A couple more bow ladies over here. I can run over and hang out, be best buddies. Wait, why'd they use... Really? Could they have just like walked? I think it saved them like 2 spaces to do that. That's pretty disgusting. No, we're going to take the teleporter. I guess it's not a teleporter. It says it's a teleporter, but a giant plane picks them up, right? No, where is it? It's over here. It's the orbital relay station. Travel through it, interconnect orbital relay. So, orbital relay, I guess it's not a teleport station, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but they took the orbital relay. They decided to get beamed up by Scotty rather than walk an extra 2 feet. I'm kind of disappointed and somewhat amused. So we've got another army. Probably need a tanky unit. But I can't build anything right now because I'm lacking the Cosmite funds to do so. So I think that means those guys are going to be integrated. I could do network link. It would give me an extra heal on my Biomancer. These guys... I don't have any bullet mods, which kind of sucks. You know, maybe if I wasn't absolutely murdering all the Paragon... Are we killing the Paragon? We're killing the Autonoms. We're killing the Forgotten. I don't think either of those have super great mods. So pretend that we're not horrible beings for once, but it's pretty much a lie. So I'm wondering if I want one of those guys. I think I want another tanky unit, right? We're gonna get a tanky unit. If we did a double Lancer army, a network link could be kind of interesting. Let's do that. And these guys need probably another uplink themselves. Over here. Might as well start assembling another set of huntresses to hang out in this army when it gets rolling. And I can expand. So I want a food sector. doesn't look like there's a good option for a food sector other than possibly this. Like, there's plenty of production sectors around here. This gives +1 shields. We've got extra cosmite. So why don't we grab this and we'll hopefully go for clearing out the silver structure soon. So we're going to keep all of our guys on food, which should be fine. We're producing, what is it, 7 food per colonist right now. So we'll be fine. We'll be able to expand out here pretty quickly. I think military-wise, we're going to clean up the robots over here, and then swing them over here to clear out this absolutely terrifying stack. And I don't think there's not a whole lot I want to do with these guys. So, I do have my operational points, I do have energy. How are we doing? We still have these folks infiltrated. I don't want to trade influence for energy, because I have plenty of energy income right now. What are we looking at in terms of casus belli? I have 9 casus belli. I could fabricate casus belli against Secto. Cleopecia, I have none. So why don't we start fabricating casus belli against Cleopecia? 55% chance. Maybe we'll wait on that until their threat stuff goes down, and maybe we go back to building forests. So I want to look for any. I think this one is already a. Alright, well, we can give this swamp a forest, which will give it some more production, which is great. Terraform stuff, we don't have any more operation points. I do have boatloads of energy, which means I could rush some stuff. Could I rush this thing? 546 energy. I'm tempted. Since we're making like 400 energy a turn, I'm actually tempted to do this. So let's do it. Boom. And they're fear-mongering over planetary domination. I mean, it's just the future, right? Like, we're here to bring prosperity to the planet of non-robots. You know, it's like something wrong with, most of everybody. It's just a few of them. Jaglux is saying, let's be bros or something? Maybe he wants to be buddies. Looks like things aren't going well for him. I think he's at war with pretty much everybody but myself, and who else? Oh, Cleopecia. So what is he wants to trade all that for energy. You want to give me energy? Alright, that's fine. So I can locate armies. That's really cool. You know what? I should just prep that. So this is not going to be a food sector. I guess we could turn it into, I really want another production setup. I could do an orbital relay, because there isn't one around here. So let's do that. These guys are all coming over here to hang out. Okay, so that gives us some defense over here. I think we're like waiting on growth. And we've got more biomancers. So what's the play? Well, I think we're going to put a couple of these guys pretty much, you know, ready to go with all of our armies. Let's get another. So I want a Super Lancer. It's 37 Cosmite. Or I could go for this guy. Slightly more defensive. I kind of want to see how crazy it is with the crit build. It is putting a huge drain on our economy, our Cosmite setup. We've got more bow ladies. We've got another biomancer. Okay. And I can build a network link here. Yeah, we're gonna need to ration our Cosmite a bit better. Because while I could rush this in a turn, I don't believe I could build anything super great. I could rush this, produce this, and then next turn we can start building tier 5. This should be autoable. Hopefully we don't lose a whole lot. You know what? We're fine. We're absolutely fine. So, I probably want some sort of unit to go out and explore. This is a gold tier sector we'll be grabbing shortly. These armies are probably going to... Oh, I guess we're just going to march over here. Alright. So these guys are going to come over here, clear out this. Got another biomancer. And what do we even want? We do Cosmite translocators. This is kind of our end game, I guess, is can we translate influence into a lot of Cosmite income? Right, because some of these folks, let's see, let's look at Secto. What is Secto controlling? He's got 1 Cosmite node. He's got 2 Cosmite nodes. Alright, Secto's doing a pretty shit job at controlling useful sectors. What about... Not a whole lot there either. What about Sappho? got one Cosmite structure. They probably have Cosmite cheats, you know? Like, it's fine. So I still have all this stuff. Not planning on attacking anyone soon. How successful would this be against these guys? Kind of want to see like a 65% chance, which most likely will not happen anytime soon. These guys can annex a sector. Clearing out the Grave of Life would be a big deal. I could grab it with this guy. It would give us plus 10 Cosmite. Be pretty cool. How quickly could we do it? Well, it'd be a psionic setup, so I'd want a shield-heavy army. It might be our first stack that we kind of build up here, right? Because I can complete this, probably get a tier 3 going, and maybe a budget tier 2 with the Cosmite Amplification Lab here. Speaking of which, it might be a good idea to change out this optimization control agency. Oh, we want this to be on production. Definitely. So we'll see what the Cosmite situation is next turn, but I want to make kind of a shield-heavy stack that can go in and fight the Synumbra and absolutely destroy them. And hook that up, hook this structure up to, was it Vendwin? The other option is to like jettison a sector and attach this to Holostil. This gives us what? Shrine of Darkness, plus 15% evasion, which could be pretty big. We could make Lancers that have like basically almost impossible to hit, right? Like they could give them like plus 55% evasion with 2 mods plus that benefit, which is pretty cool. So that might be the play. I don't think we're going to clear out the space traffic control anytime soon, but let's see what we can, you know, throw together here. So we're up against the Synumbra. We could have a bomber done with the Cerebral Strain. Wouldn't be that great against their stuff. We have the Viscous Strain, 3 turns away from like super explosion stuff. We could give Ionic. So there's the Blight Inflection. So I want to have like Blight. I could have 2 offense mods and a defense mod. If I was to pick a single defense mod, it would probably be the Blood Fury Inducers. Because that gives us regen and damage. It's really good if we get kills. And then if I was going to pick another offense mod, I could either go Ionic, which gives us Electrify. We could do Cerebral, which is a big damage buff, and pretty much a mass stun, essentially. Or we could do Ionic. This gives us Electrify. We have lots of sources of Electrify. So maybe we go with Cerebral. And then in 3 turns time, the Man Wrecker. Oh, I love it. So in 3 turns time, we'll have the Blight Infection, which will put on the Man Wrecker. And it'll be great. It'll be absolutely phenomenal. So we've got a good ranged unit. I want a tanky unit, which means I probably want one of these guys. It's 27. I only have 26 Cosmite. That's unfortunate. We could do. Well, let's see. I probably want a Biomancer. And I could have 2 squishy backliners. So let's build a Biomancer here. I want... So we have an artillery piece. I want like a couple tanky units. We've got 1 backline DPS. I could make it 2. So we've got 2 backline units. We've got the Biomancer being built. We've got a Bombardon, so I need a tanky unit essentially to fill things out. Ideally, I could trade for... Is there anyone that I have like positive relation with? Is there anyone that doesn't hate me? I think the answer is no. Let's see, can I negotiate, say, can I... I'll give you 150 energy for it. Okay, well, apparently not. I guess that means we'll build it and then upgrade it later. So let's just get it rocking. It's another Biomancer. We have... I think all the Biomancers are being built. Looking for another network link here. I have no Cosmite, so let's get another network link. Actually, this might be the time to switch one of these sectors into a Cosmite production sector. So, what does this give? Plus 200 happiness. So actually, we should clear this out. We should have cleared that out ages ago. Literal ages ago. So we're going to clean this out. And I could swap out one of these 2 sectors to be a Cosmite reduction cost. Because we do have, you know, what is it? Plus 3 armor here, which is pretty nice. So that means let's just swap out this. So that's the Skunkworks, what was it, Park? And we can dismantle this. We're going to turn it into a research and a Cosmite amplification setup. We've got another Biomancer, so we have all the Biomancers we need. These guys are heading off into the distance. And this is our superfood center, which is pretty much maxing out on food production. It is costing a lot of food to continue to increase this. So option A is we could grow out the energy output for a lot of turns, like another 10 turns. Or we could just have this thing print food. I don't know. It's rough. So it wouldn't increase. I guess it would be like, do I want to increase the growth rate of smaller cities? Right, but the main city that would be benefiting would be this guy. I don't have anything I want to pump food into right now. So I think we're just going to print food. We're just going to keep growing this and, turn this into like a, a good energy production setup. Not even that great for energy production. Ah! So it'd be like 20% more energy. It's not bad. So I guess we'll just do that. We're gonna wait out a little bit here. These guys are basically just growing as fast as possible. We want a Cosmite Amplification Lab, just in case we magically can build more Tier 3 units. It actually looks possible, right? It doesn't look totally crazy. But yeah, especially with this, that'll be a major catalyst. Because right now this will basically double this colony's production output, right? Because it's at +4 per colonist right now, and this gives us another +4. So big things will happen, but we're still kind of waiting on them. This could set up for another. We're setting this up for another low tier production setup. Over here, this is. I guess we're looking at a food sector. I could do. Might as well give it a logistics bay. Okay, everyone's getting a little crazed. What do you want? We want to become allies. Alright. The crazy cyborgs, who everyone disliked me for persecuting, now want to be my friend. I'm a little confused. A little bit weirded out by this. This is double energy. Yeah, I guess we're still growing. So let's just do more energy generation here. So for the most part, we're building stuff. I've got energy to rush things. I don't want to rush units because I'm out of Cosmite. So why don't we rush this? And we can maybe rush this. I do have all my strategic op points, so how does this look? Everyone's still pretty suspicious, so let's see if we can build more forests. So key places, I think pretty much everywhere over here for our tier 3 production center is set up. So that's fine. Most of our other production sectors are set up as well. Over here, we could put forests neither in, no, we can't put forests anywhere around here because of all the mountains. Are we really out of, have we built all the forests that we need to build, sorry. I guess we could put one here. So everyone's giving me a proposal. I don't know what's... I wish they'd be a little bit more on the ball with, like, grouping up. Oh, there we go. So, our arch rival, Cleopecia, just took out Sean. So, I think we're down to 6 remaining, which is pretty cool. Okay, and there's some angry autonoms. So what does Secto want? They want all my... Oof. You know, I want to keep my casus belli, because I want to murder you. Or, I mean, I want to be able to defend myself when I need to. That's what I meant. No, it's just a, you know, kind of a, you know, misnomer. You know, a little bit of a slip of the tongue there, right? You know. So these guys are actually unhappy. I guess we just... Oh wait, we never even built the botanical garden. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, we can fix that. I can rush this, and then we have our army. Pretty decent army to come down here and die horribly, but well, maybe it'll do better than that. And let's just keep them rolling. Excavate it. Oh, we found a bunch of spacers doing... Okay, we found the spacer scrapyard, and what do we get? Oh, okay, we got some free research. And they've got a bunch of angry machines. Well, I think you know what we do. Yes, disgruntled... Have our diplomats attempt to resolve the situations. Oh, we can just dismantle them. That's pretty cool. Then we get a super network link. Wow. That was easy. Okay, so we're getting close to being level 8, which is another slot. So that means I want to save 3 points. So that means I can only spend 2. Can either get steady aim or watchman or range specialist. Let's get some damage. And we've got another army to hang out and have fun with. We've got a super duper network link. What does this have? The Rumble Pack grants 20% damage and 1 level stagger resistance to target friendly non-mindless unit for 2 turns. Oh, okay. So apparently rogue daemons were using spacer equipment to have, you know, giant monster truck parties, I guess. So that's pretty cool. I don't think they get... Okay, so we just have an announcer. He's just going to come on in and say, "Are you ready to rumble?" And shit gets real. So, why don't we put that guy in our main army? And we can have one of these join up over here. So we've got 2 pretty solid armies, and we've got tons of extra units. I think the play over here was to get a research exploitation going. I can't rush it because I don't have all the space bucks, which is unfortunate. But we can build another budget Amazon. Got another Bombardon. Wow, words. Sometimes they happen. Let's get another... Oh, I can just build them? Oh my gosh, that's actually nuts. That's crazy. They just come with... They come with a special upgrade and everything. That's really cool. Okay, well, I'll gladly build more of those. That's great. Might as well, like, replace it on the way over. We've got... These guys are going to come in here and not die horribly. We're up against a walker. A couple Vanguard stuff. How upgrade is it? It's kind of upgraded. It's pretty upgraded. Nor armor. We should be able to just murder this. So let's do it. No regrets. Okay, welcome to Battle Cam, the segment that sometimes airs when we fight stuff instead of watching numbers go up all the time. We are against a entourage of Vanguard vagabonds who we have caught, fornicating with their machines. So we're going to try to take away their... I don't know. This is... We're going down the rabbit holes again, folks. We're here to mess stuff up. Let's look at it. So we're up against a walker. These guys actually have some pretty absurd bursts now with the upgraded strike missile. So basically, this is a DPS unit. Not much else to say about it, really. They've got an assault bike, which, ooh, this could actually be dangerous. So these guys are like flankers. They have an AoE attack and a single target attack. The single target attack can knock people back and stagger them. What's kind of scary is they have the sequential kill system, which means if they killed somebody, let's say with their AoE attack, they could immediately AoE attack again. So that's a little terrifying. And then they've got a boatload of support units. Owls give accuracy buffs, or hit chance buffs, I guess, against their target. Owls can heal people, reset cooldowns. Engineers have shotguns, they have missile turrets, which could be kind of painful. Okay, well, unfortunately we don't have a hacker. However, we do have the network link, which can, it has this reset save state daemon, which allows me to put a huge regen buff on my units. So my hope is that my Lancers can basically just run forward, eat some damage, get angry for taking the damage, and then get murdering. So we're going to get behind cover there, bring these guys forward. I can scan somebody. It's not a great place to stand to do it. Rather want my DPS here. So let's see what happens. Okay. So this guy has all the negative debuffs, which makes him the ideal target for the reset save state, which means he can now run in, and he's going to heal for absolute metric tons of damage every turn. So let's just focus on that. This guy can get in. He's got some self-heal, so that's fine. Our DPS units still ways out of the picture. Do I have any good range here? No, I do not, though I could poke at something. Let's get over here. How dangerous is this? That's pretty dangerous. Now, this heals at the end of turn, right? Right, game? At the start of each turn. Oh. That's a little scary. So, this thing would go up to 69 HP and promptly could take a boatload of damage, and I have no energy or anything. This is actually quite scary. I could move this guy out in the open, which is unfortunate, but seemingly necessary at this point. I want to get there. I want to get that guy blinded. I almost just want to chuck a heal on him, but this unit would have to be out in the open. So we'll put our scan down here, and hopefully we won't die horribly. Yikes. Massive yikes. Okay, we lost our DPS. So this thing does heal at the end of its turn. I do need to get the armor shred off. They don't have armor shred because this is a budget army because I'm the best. Okay, so that's a kill. We're healing for... I think it does heal at the end of turn, so... I should just focus down targets. This thing is actually a pretty decent damage dealer. And we missed twice. I was just talking him up, and he failed me horribly. So I could run forward and try to get the last hit. This would be standing out in the open. We could take a lot of damage if we did that, but 65% kill chance, so let's just do that. And I could run in and get the... It could be really hard to hit me. And we do a bunch of healing. So let's do that. Yeah, look at that heal. That's so nuts. Yikes. Okay. So our DPS units just died, and they just died, and they're all gone now. Did not crit there. I think I have one more turn of this. All right, so it will run out. I could run into melee over here, eat some damage, or I could attack, but this guy will have his missile next turn. I think we're gonna back off over here and heal up. And I'm gonna run in over here and we should be okay. And can we get the final hit here? Almost. So we lost 2 units for that. We can get the energy. And let's see. So we kind of have to replenish. Network link worked pretty well. I think I would like maybe a tankier DPS if I can. But the budget DPS isn't bad. Like, I think if we had a B, that would probably be ideal. So, let's do that. Those are some more angry robots. I don't have the Cosmite to get a Super B. Cannot be amazing yet. So, we can do the basics, which is Armor Shred, Regenerative Spores, and he'll be great. We want to put in a DPS, and that's a stack. We've got full set of, we got another army. There's also some invading robots someplace, which I've already forgotten about. But they're somewhere, and they're doing something. I swear. They should be on the military sensor, so why can't I see them? Well, they exist someplace, I swear. Maybe they're coming down here? Either way, we've got a full new army. I could bring that... What is this guy doing? Oh, okay. Never mind. We're fine. Everything's fine. Where do I move this army? Probably up in this area. There's a large anomaly over here. I can't really move these guys yet, so I can defer the decision on that till later. We've got some more stuff to clear out over here. There's a stack down here. We can grab a sector. These guys are growing. They're going to need to grab one more sector. And looks like we're kind of running out of territory to take. Oh, that's right. I'm waiting on our guys to come over here, clear this out first. So that's fine. I might as well keep upgrading their defenses. Sean is down. None of these are great options. Right. 50% chances are the same. So hopefully those will get better over time. Oh, we aren't going to save the Forgotten unit. They can all die in a horrible fire. So I think so far the economy is looking pretty... Oh gosh, alright. We're going to probably have to declare war on someone pretty soon. That's how this works. Is when the economy starts to crash. It's like, who needs a good old war? So we're spread out, but that's okay. I'll look at the state of things. We'll pretty much figure this out next time. But I think the next phase of the operation is declare war on someone, reap the economic benefits. Oh, there's the angry dudes. They might get some territory. I think we'll be okay, but yeah, they could come over here and make life miserable. So we'll figure out what to do with these guys. I forgot they existed, but we'll clear them out next time. Probably start a war with someone that we'll regret, and, it'll be great. Catch you then.